So, Marius, at last I find you.
Tyrael, yes. Yes, now I recognize you. I should have known you'd travel in disguise. They're always watching.
I've been searching for you for a long time, Marius. I was rather beginning to think you didn't want to be found.
Oh, forgive me, Tyrael, please. It wasn't my fault.
Not your fault. Tell me, Marius, how was it not your fault?
The Wanderer. Yes, it was the Wanderer. My days at the Rogue Citadel seemed so long ago. I sought refuge from my memories in the company of other outcasts, high in the mountains past the Eastern Gate. Sleep for days at a time. For when I dreamt, the memories would return. Memories of the monastery and the evil which had claimed it. Dreams, memories. I couldn't tell the difference anymore. Evil from my dreams followed me at my heels. How had he found me here? How could this broken shell of a man, barely able to carry the weight of his own sword, be the burning terror which drove me to hide here? He seemed to have demons of his own. He struggled to contain. And he was losing. As I watched, I became convinced that I was truly mad. The terror, the destruction, the evil I witnessed. How else could I explain them? Were these the demons from my dream, or were they born within the Wanderer? Why did I follow him? I don't know. Why do things happen as they do in dreams? All I know is that when he beckoned, I had to follow him. And from that moment, we traveled together, east. Always. Into the east.
Good day.
Well, now we can get into Diablo 2, which means we can have the full aspect ratio. That's super exciting.
Greetings, young sorceress. It is good to see more of your kind at work in the world these dark days. In my opinion, the world needs more women to fight against the Great Shadow. But I am forgetting my manners. I am Akara, High Priestess of the Sisterhood of the Sightless Eye. I welcome you, traveler, to our camp, but I'm afraid I can offer you but poor shelter within these rickety walls. You see, our ancient sisterhood has fallen under a strange curse. The mighty citadel, from which we have guarded the gates to the east for generations, has been corrupted by the evil demoness Andariel. I still can't believe it. But she turned many of our sister rogues against us and drove us from our ancestral home. Now the last defenders of the sisterhood are either dead or scattered throughout the wilderness. I implore you, stranger, please help us. Find a way to lift this terrible curse, and we will pledge our loyalty to you for all time. There is a place of great evil in the wilderness. Kasha's rogue scouts have informed me that a cave nearby is filled with shadowy creatures and horrors from beyond the grave. I fear that these creatures are massing for an attack against our encampment. If you are sincere about helping us, find the dark labyrinth and destroy the foul beasts. May the Great Eye watch over you. I should add that many rogue scouts have died in that horrible place. We cannot afford to lose any more. If you choose to enter that den of evil, you must do so alone.
Welcome, Outlander, to our glorious hovel. I know you're here to challenge the evil that's driven us from our ancestral home. But know this. Akara may be our spiritual leader, but I command the rogues in battle. It will take more than just killing a few beasts in the wilderness to earn my trust. The demons in that cave have claimed many of my finest archers. I wonder how you will fare.
Greetings, stranger. I'm not surprised to see your kind here. Many adventurers have traveled this way since the recent troubles began. No doubt you've heard about the tragedy that befell the town of Tristram. Well, some say that Diablo, the Lord of Terror, walks the world again. I don't know if I believe that, but a dark wanderer did travel this route a few weeks ago. He was headed east to the mountain pass guarded by the rogue monastery. Maybe it's nothing, but evil seems to have trailed in his wake. You see, shortly after the wanderer went through, the monastery's gates to the pass were closed, and strange creatures began ravaging the countryside. Until it's safer outside the camp and the gates are reopened, I'll remain here with my caravan. I hope to leave for Lutga Lane before the shadow that fell over Tristram consumes us all. If you're still alive then, I'll take you along. You should talk to Akara, too. She seems to be the leader of this camp. Maybe she can tell you more. One who seeks that cave seeks death.
Good day to you, partner. I'm Geed, and I can already tell that I'll be your best friend in this forsaken camp. A spare weapon, some gold, a small gem is all I want in exchange for the equipment you'll need on whatever quest you might undertake. No, don't be shy. All of my items are guaranteed for life and come with a 2-day warranty. You're a brave soul. I'd sooner thrust my sacred scepter into the foulest carbuncular troll than set one boot into that cave.
Hi there, I'm Charcy, the blacksmith here in camp. It's good to see some strong adventurers around here. Many of our sisters fought bravely against Diablo when he first attacked the town of Tristram. They came back to us true veterans, bearing some really powerful items. Seems like their victory was short-lived, though. Most of them are now corrupted by Ondario. The beasts from the cave have begun to roam throughout the countryside. You'd better be careful out there.
Okay. Let me put that. Can I not? Can I not put that as a keybind? No, I did not.
Evil beware.
Okay, here is the Den of Evil. I'm going to put my portal there. And then, what is my button for that? There we go. Oh, one to static field? Not that I'll be keeping it. I definitely want the gold.
Halt! You... Halt! You should complete Akara's quest before venturing further. Search for the den in the wilderness closer to camp.
Okay. I think I want to put them all into strength first, because that will allow me to wear a chest piece, but yeah. Then I'll worry about other things. Oh, that's not the button. What button do I have? I can't remember my keybinds now. No. Let's see, that's all. That's that. Wait, no, that's... What did I put it? Gonna have to look. And let's put it there for now. Okay. See what that wand has. I mean, well, I'd be level 6 for it.
Good day.
I think I'd rather have the money. Let me buy one of those before I buy other pots. I want
May I help you?
go to you and get a javelin. And then to you and get a belt. I think I paid a little bit more for an extra life. And now I can worry about getting pots. Let's see, let's put this on one. And make sure I get those. And now I can go clear the Den of Evil.
This place is trouble.
What do I have that? Okay, I do have that one. What I thought. I guess I can also look at what this amulet has. Strength and mana.
I need mana. Not enough mana.
Okay, that was this button. And then I'll get Vit. And put some mana pots in. Drink one of them. And that's why I wanted the strength, not necessarily to wear the armor. But if I can wear the armor, then I can pick up.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, I know it. Oh no, I can't. Unless I nope, I'm full.
This cave has been.
Oh, I thought I was going to have to go back to find things. What do I... And then I can ID that and put it on and grab the cap. And then grab the healing pots. And I do have a... Oh, I didn't put that there. Don't have cane yet, so I have to do that.
You have cleansed the den of evil. You've earned my trust, and may yet restore my faith in humanity. The reward is training in the skill of your choice.
Okay, so now I have another point.
Greetings. My rogue scouts have just reported an abomination in the monastery graveyard. Apparently, Andariel is not content to take only our living. Bloodraven, one of our finest captains in the battle against Diablo at Tristram, was also one of the first to be corrupted by Andariel. Now you'll find her in the monastery graveyard, raising our dead as zombies. We cannot abide this defilement. If you are truly our ally, you will help us destroy her.
Let's see if you have anything more to say on it.
Death has done nothing to weaken Bloodraven's combat skills. If anything, she's more deadly than ever.
Yes? Bloodraven fought valiantly against Diablo in the catacombs beneath Tristram. She was never quite the same afterwards. It is now obvious she brought an evil influence back with her.
Good evening. That which does not kill you makes you stronger. How can one kill what is already dead?
Greetings. The only good demon is a dead one, I say. By the way, did you happen to find anything in that cave you'd like to sell?
I like how there's crickets.
I'm sorry.
It just,
the
the
undead
timing.
bad for trade. I have a strict no-return policy.
So, oh yeah, I have that. And that. Definitely that.
What can I do for you?
And, oh, what I want to be looking for? That. Where is that? Oh, yeah, that's right. Didn't let me go. Well, let me talk to her.
You are truly brave and skillful. Akara was worried about you. Bloodraven was the leader of a rogue band that once fought Diablo at Tristram.
Let me go back to Geed and see if he has. Oh. I'm gonna put this in here though, because that will still allow me to pick up the chess piece. What was it? I was going to. I don't remember what I was going to do with you. Oh, let's see. Let me press that button. Go into here. I want to. Wrong button. This one. Definitely want that. And I really can't fit the short bow in. That's okay. Now, I'm gonna get into mana and kill you. And then I want one into one. fine. Going to want to find the other place, but I'll try to find the waypoint in here first.
I am overburdened.
That leaves me 3 spots. I'll move this here, drink that, and then move this here. There we go. Let's see, let me pick up light potions. Then put that on. How many spots is that? Only 3. So that, drink one of those, and then I can fit that in. And that was, yeah, that was level 5. So I'm saving that point. Move that there. Then I can pick that up.
And so it came to pass that the Countess, who once bathed in the rejuvenating blood of 100 virgins, was buried alive. And her castle, in which so many cruel deeds took place, fell rapidly into ruin. rising over the buried dungeons in that god-forsaken wilderness, a solitary tower, like some monument to evil, is all that remains. The Countess's fortune was believed to be divided among the clergy, although some say that more remains unfound, still buried alongside the rotting skulls that bear mute witness to the inhumanity of the human creature.
I can't carry anymore.
Faster castrate, nice. Now I don't even have to look for that at Akara. There it is. It needs some
Greetings.
these scrolls. I think I only need one. Oh, wrong button. What does mine have? Poison res?
Good day.
I am actually, I'll let me sell that. And that's not the one with, yeah, that's not the one with 2 sockets. I'm actually just going to sell this and keep the 1. And then next level I'll have the staff to put on the other side. Okay, let's see. There we go. Move things to be able to fit that. And don't have enough to really stop yet. So let's go find Blood Raven. Go in the wrong direction. Nope.
There's dark magic at work here.
Join my army of the dead.
Yeah, I think I'm too high of a level to get any use out of that anymore.
I need mana.
Oh, I'm not always missing. Oh, I'm mostly missing. I saw one where I hit. Let me...
I can't carry anymore.
Hello. I can hardly believe that you've defeated Bloodraven. Though she was once my closest friend, I pray that her tortured spirit remains banished forever. You have earned my respect, stranger, and the allegiance of the rogues. I have placed several of my best warriors at your disposal. I can hardly believe
Okay,
that
that's... Oh, and I have that.
you suddenly lost your taste for wealth?
It is clear that we are facing an evil difficult to comprehend, let alone combat. There is only one Haradrim sage, schooled in the most arcane history and lore, who could advise us. His name is Deckard Cain. You must go to Tristram and find him, my friend. I pray that he still lives.
Let's see. That was 3 I need? And that's not worth that much at all, so I will... That's the quest button. we'll give you
I'll
this.
put that to good use.
Even though you're probably gonna die
Good
and
day.
not gonna waste gold residue. Okay, that's. Let me buy some more mana pots. And then talk to you. So do you have more to say about this?
Tristram is too far to journey by foot. Cain would likely be dead when you arrived. However, there is a magical portal that will take you there instantly. To open it, one must stand within the circle of cairnstones and touch them in a certain order. The proper order can be found in the runes written on the bark of the tree of Inifis. You must find the sacred tree of Inifis and bring back its bark. I will translate the runes to unlock the stone's mystic pattern.
And this one.
There is no more I can tell you about that ancient tower.
Where can I take you? You've done well, stranger. I hope all your efforts are worth it. Months ago, I came across a few survivors from Tristram. They said that Cain had gone half mad and could no longer distinguish fact from fantasy. Better an empty pocket than a full grave.
Yes? Some of those gals weren't so nice the first time around. I would sooner micturate in a tankard of my own ale than journey to Tristram. Guess what? I've named a boil on my ass after you. It too bothers me every time I sit down.
Good to see you.
That's not what I wanted. Well, I guess I can repair that. I'm pretty sure I've outlasted its usefulness.
If you bring back the bark of Inifis, Akara will tell you how to get to Tristram. You're not ready to give up, are you?
Okay, so we've done the first couple of quests, the Den of Evil and the Sisters' Burial Ground. And now we have to find Cain and the Forgotten Tower.